Also joined, very good. So last class we discussed about last 2 days about a service desk. What is a service desk? Single point of contact between users and IT employees. Okay, so already I given a certain links. So just go through once what are the service desk levels: level 1, level 2, level 3, level 0. And also I told about what is service operations, like technologies we use in the service operations, like event, alert, incident, problem, change, and service request. Event is any detectable occurrence. Okay, and in an event we have three main things are there. So information, warning, and errors. So something like device is online, information, disk is full, warning, or a low balance, warning. um, System is almost like a 70% or 80% utilized system. Load is 80%. Warning. System is down. Error. Network is disconnected. Error. Like that. Next. Also, we discussed about basics of monitoring, but I'm going with the only definition. Alerts. If any warning or error is occurred, immediately it generates an alert. So then we can understand there is an alert. We have to take care of the situation. Okay. So next one is incident. So what is an incident? Any unplanned interruption. What is unplanned interruption? Is something got changed or something like it down, system is down, server down, service down, internet disconnected. Okay, so unable to send a mail, like these are all comes under incidents. Once incident is occur, okay, whenever the incident is occur, whenever incident is occur, so what you have to do? You have to go and fix it. So that is called a workaround, temporary way to overcome the issues. Immediately solve the problem, solve the issue. Okay. Next, what is the problem? Unknown root cause of one or more incident. So incident is coming again and again and again, or we don't know the why this particular incident is coming, or maybe there is a 3-4 system failure is occur, or maybe there is a 10 computers are not getting internet. So there is some root cause is there. There is a root cause is there. One system is not getting internet, maybe because of that system or connection or something will be there. The 10 systems are not working, so 10 incidents are occur. So there is a root cause. So find out the root cause, solve it. If require any changes, do the changes, then problem will solve. Once problem is solved, you won't get the incidents again and again. Next is the change. The change is changing anything, like you change a design, you change the some part, or your update or upgrade, okay, or replace system, replace the RAM, replace the processor, replace the cable, or you replace the design. That is also comes under change only. Next is a service request. So users required a certain information, or maybe an advice, or maybe some standard changes. They follow through service request. An example: I want a VPN access, or maybe I want a internet access. I want to increase my data plan. I want to change my data plan, or maybe I have to change my router, or I want to increase my RAM capacity. Like a sizer, I said no. So another trainer, he got a laptop from 70s, our organization. This laptop is my own laptop, but he got a laptop from 70s. So he got a problem that is having a less RAM capacity. He want to upgrade the RAM, so then he can do some other works also. Okay, like that. So access permissions, or a change of passwords. Okay, like that. So printer access, storage access, these are all request, service request. And there is a lot of terminologies are there, so we also will go to that certain terminologies later. Okay, just I want to say what are the things we discussed last class. Of course, we given some scenarios also, so you can go through these scenarios and also we can go to other things. So I'm not creating another PPT in this one, so I'm going to tell. So what is ITIL here only? Okay. So first of all, we have to talk about ITIL. Then only we have to go through service desk. But there is always a problem, like suddenly any interview question or anything. We have to keep it always in mind. What is service desk? Importance of service desk is the basic questions are there. Okay, possible questions like compared to the service desk and ITIL. So what is service desk is a 100% compulsory it is came. What is ITIL is second in the list. Okay, like that. So that's why I put a ITIL now. What is an ITIL? ITIL is a information technology infrastructure library. What is an ITIL? Information technology infrastructure library. Information technology infrastructure library. So IT means information technology. IL infrastructure library. Infrastructure library. So what is this ITL? So what is the use of this ITL? So guys, for example, I will tell a small story before going to the points. Use of this kind of stuff. Okay. So I'm going to write something here. Okay, right, it is writing. Look at here. Initial days. So when this computer manufactured and computers, operating system and application. So basic comes under in a computer business. The first one is manufacture hardware like a processor, RAM, motherboard, their power supply like this. Computer hardware is there. To work with this computer, we need a operating system. And the question is, what is the work you want to do it? So for that one, what you want it? You got a computer. There is a person like I given a computer. Okay. So what is the work they will do it? What work you will do it with the computer? Web browsing. Nowadays, like a web browsing, YouTube, or maybe right. Maybe playing games. So I play games usually like a playing games or applications or a development, right? Mail checking. I am conducting teams by use of applications. By use of application, right? I'm conducting this meeting using Microsoft Teams. Yeah, someone put a PPT is not visible. Oh. One second. Why is these many problems are there?
Nothing, it's because of internet connection only.
I will check it once. Meeting info. It's better. It can be like that, or only PPT is unable to see. That is also another problem. Okay. Full screen, if you are not seeing, that is a different point. I have a tab with me, so then Joining. Okay, I'm muted. So I can able to see my screen. Okay. Okay, now I'll resound. Sound is stop. Stop this one. Okay, my screen is stop. Okay, we'll see. Speaker off. Okay. Okay, I ended. Otherwise, it is keep telling same thing again and again. Okay. So, guys, are you able to hear? Can you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
See, here it is. So people started developing hardware, and to work with the hardware and to run the applications, we need a suitable operating system. Okay. This operating system runs on the hardware and applications runs on the operating systems, and we interact with the operating system and applications, right? We are working with the application. This is the PPT, Microsoft Office 365 Excel. So I'm working with an application. How can I work with application? Because it's running on my operating system and it is work with the hardware. So like an IT industry started developing different people like Apple or Intel, Motorola, like different organizations develop the hardware, HP, Dell, like that. And some organizations like a Microsoft, Red Hat, Solaris, Sun Microsystem, Oracle, yeah, like that, IBM. So they develop a different type of operating system, and some people develop their relevant working applications, right? So we thought IT industry is only in this area only, but IT industry also will in different things like nowadays customer care, business process outsourcing, BPO, KPO. Okay, like a IT industry is expands into different utilization. And who need this IT business? I want a computer, but I'm not a programmer. Okay, not a programmer. I don't require a computer. It's not like that. My nephew is there. He need a laptop or a computer for attending classes. He's just a student. He's not a programmer or he don't do anything. He's only a programmer. I'm a gamer, so I need a computer. I play games in a computer, right? So like that. So there is a different categories came into market, including mobile phone development, mobile OS development, mobile apps development, right? So different type of categories came into IT industry. Guys, understand, IT is a business. IT business. IT is a business. IT is a business, and also IT is meaning is IT provide a service, hardware service, operating system service, application service, internet service, right? Internet service, knowledge service, okay, outsourcing service. So IT industry providing different type of services. IT is a business and provides different type of services. To whom? To whom? For IT and non-IT industries. Both IT and non-IT industry. So IT businesses provide services. For example, I have for example, um, you went to a shop, normal shop, like a maybe DMart kind of stuff. It is not IT industry, right? But there is a computers, there is internet, there is applications, there is a operating system, there is a payments like a swiping card kind of stuff, right? Messaging system, okay, security system, tagging system, barcoding system. This is entirely IT belongs to it. Okay, originally DMart is a who sells the just groceries, right? Coffee powder, tea powder, or rice, or wheat, or anything they're selling, but they need a IT. They need IT. And what is the IT services used by IT? For example, we are belongs to Savantis. The Savantis is an IT company. Basically, Savantis is a initially it is a IT company only. Still, it is a IT company, and one part is this vendorship is there. So, for example, they are dealing with the SAP business or anything, whatever it is going on. We need internet connection. We need a internet connection. Internet service provider means it is a IT business is providing a service to us. It is IT and I'm utilizing IT services. Maybe we need a computers or a server or a networking devices. I'll take it from outside. I'll take it from the outside. So IT is depends upon other IT organizations. IT services provide services to non-IT organizations. So, okay, this is the basic point of IT industry. Got the point, guys? So earlier days of IT industry, the starting days of IT industry, so they started IT, for example, Microsoft or Intel or Apple computers, Apple computers. So they faced a lot of issues in the organizations. For example, in IT companies, they want to sell something, they build something. So they build a computer, the hardware. Okay. So when they completed and came into the market, it became a useless. Why? Because of someone already made a better than this model. So what will happen? Okay, so customer will feel sad, right? So I want to purchase your computer, but there is a better computer is available than this one. For example, Nokia Lumina series is there. Maybe some of you guys know Nokia small mobiles are there and smart mobiles. Nokia with a Windows 8 operating system is there. Okay, 1 second. Seeing some sound. Okay, yeah, I'm back. See, like that. So even myself, I got this kind of balance, right? Mobile phones, now smart watches. No, we got a thing is released into market. Meanwhile, someone is released, so there is issues. Like I build some computer or maybe a smart watch or a mobile phone, but in a market it is not receiving now. Huge amount of earlier days, like a little 4 years, 5 years back, or maybe a 10 years back, smartphones cheaper and better smartphones are in heavy demand. That too when uh, Realme, Mi, Xiaomi, any brands came into market, huge demand. So for initially they got a doubt on the model, but lot of people are purchasing. Okay, so there is a huge demand in it. Now become a less. Why? Because of the mobile phone you want to put at 20,000, 30,000. So similar models also, better models. Samsung is also giving in their cost ranges also. Okay, so market demand is there. So what is the demand in the market and what is the availabilities in the market? Means market competition is there and demand and competition. Okay, so like that. And same, not only just I give an example from the computers and mobile phones, but also applications, cloud services, operating system services, like that. So we have a lot of competition and demand, process, and survive in the industries. Okay, customer satisfactions. For example, I give this example. This is Beam Internet. So Beam, it's as I know in Hyderabad, it is a first fiber optical based internet service. Okay, so cheaper and faster. So when I want to take this Beam, I just went to the Google form, means their website, and I given my phone number and my name and phone number, email ID. Okay, so then I search in a Google reviews. I found there is a lot of complaints against to the Beam. A lot of complaints against to the Beam. So what happened? So this guy, Beam guy, called me and asked me, sir, you registered. So where is your area? And this is the cost of internet, and we'll come and fix your internet. These are the documents requirements, like that. I said, I have seen a lot of complaints against towards to your organization. Okay, so a lot of complaints are there, and that some are very silly complaints also there, like the way you people are treating the customers, also not good. So I don't want to take your internet services. I don't want to take internet services. Then the guy said something and I said, no, not required. Okay, but this beam is further developed. So they solve their problems based on the what are the issues they're continuously getting. They solved it. They speed up. They increase the number of branches. Okay, and customer caring. So immediately whenever they given a complaint within a lesser the time. So not like today is a holiday, today is a time of up kind of stuff. So lesser the time, they just start taking care. And also they become, I think this beam, when I searching for a beam afterwards, so the beam it is showing in the label called ACT. Okay, it is also widely in India, like a Bangalore, Hyderabad, now in a Visakhapatnam also ACT broadband services are there. So the point is the organization is started and giving a service to the customers. When they are working, there is a lot of issues, lot of challenges, but they keep taking care of the business and the process continuously. There are improve a lot and become a large organization. So this is a process, right? I will tell what is why I'm telling these examples and all. So this is a what we can say it is the way it is happening. Some businesses will start. Some businesses is going to start. They started a business providing a services. After a few days, something is there is a problem. Okay, there is a certain problem, so that they find certain issues. Customers start disliking it, so they don't want to. No longer we don't require this kind of services. For example, Airtel, Vodafone, and other Idea. What is their charge? 254 rupees per 1 GB data for 28 days. 1 GB for 28 days. Now we are getting 1 GB per day minimum to minimum, right? You need to recharge with this amount also. So this less than this amount you are getting 28 days, at least 1 GB per day you are getting. 1.5, 2 GB, 3 GB per day also internet you are getting. That to 4G internet we are getting, not 3G also. So when Jio came into market, what happened? People removed from this came to Jio, obviously because of it's a direct 4G internet. Okay, so no need to worry about what 1G, 2G kind of stuff also. So directly it is a 4G internet services, 4G data services, and initially it is a free unlimited. Later there is a payment, so monthly or 28 days, 56 days, like that. So you have to pay amount for a year services, unlimited internet service, like a daily 1 GB data, 2 GB data. Okay, like this. It meaning is, so you have to understand the market, business, and other things, not only just the profits and values. Okay, you have to understand the business. Based on that, you have to change it. So what happened? Airtel, so take it as a challenge. People are migrating to the Jio. So Airtel immediately changed their plan. They took a 1 month, 2 months fight in the court, and later they changed the charges like a Jio. So recharge with 299, you will get 3 months free. Okay, unlimited. Now people, everybody got changed their prices. I think so. Initially, I recharge with 399 for 3 months, 84 days. Now it is 729 or 49. I recharged it recently for 84 days. 1 year recharge is also very high. 1 year recharges and normal recharges earlier days only talk time kind of stuff. That is very difficult to find nowadays. Okay, you have to compulsory unlimited calls, unlimited data, unlimited kind of stuff only. You have to go through it. There is a only unlimited calls, 2G calls not there. This is completely damaged the entire network kind of part. Okay, and now the postpaid bills also become high. Postpaid connections, they reduce the postpaid thing. Limited is there. Now it is become unlimited and lot of cost. The point is not that once the point is what Airtel is done, immediately change their process. They immediately change their cost, process, qualities. They advertise mainly on the quality of the services. So why I'm telling these many stories? Anyway, no one is telling anything. That's okay. Okay. So why I'm telling these stories? Okay, very good. Okay, the point is, so what is this ITIL, use of this ITIL it is? It will understand the business. It will make you understand the business before you start a business, or while you are running a business, while you are providing certain services to the customer, or when you are taking a project from the customer. Okay, so when you are designing a custom services, when you are deploying a services, okay, so when you given a service, so maintaining the service, okay, how to maintain the service, how to troubleshoot the related service related issues, how to support the customer, how to improve our business, how to improve does not mean invest more money and become a very big company. It's not like that. How to improve means quality of the service should be improved. Okay, customer caring must be improved. So like that we can improve or enhance our business or scale up our business to the next levels. Okay, it does not mean so always we have to keep it in one place only. Just example I told, Beam become a very big internet with the name of ACT like that. So as my knowledge, that is I'm told. Okay, some businesses are gone in the market like a Hathway. So that is destroyed by Reliance only. That is different point. But Hathway is become a limited to the certain places, right? So Airtel is still unable to get in, struggling into the market. Airtel also, right? So like that. So whatever it is, products, brands, brand selling, product selling, quality of the product, users must be ensure that. So whenever you buy this product, so make sure that it is what is this? You have to ensure that this service is better, or this if you take this service immediately customer care is good. That is the thing should be there for a running a business for a longer period of time. To do that one, the ITL is very useful. ITL is nothing but a process. ITL is nothing but a process. Understand the how to run a business, how to deal with the customer, how to create a business, how to improve our quality of the business. Okay, so ITL will teach you that one. Again, guys, ITL is not just a course or a module or maybe some technology. ITL is a very simply is questions. Understand yourself what is the challenges or what are the process. Okay, so we teach why ITL. Okay, so that's the point. I told a big story. Okay, we'll cut it here. We'll put a points here. Okay. ITIL is most widely adopted and approach for IT service management in the world. So again, what is an ITIL? IT infrastructure library. What is an ITIL? IT infrastructure library. Infrastructure means in your organization you have an infrastructure, right? Computers, laptops, network devices, routers, switches, cables, servers, data centers, storage devices. These are entirely infrastructure. Library maintain this. What is the how it is function? What are the infrastructure it is there? So what is going on with them? So any changes are occur like this. This is a library. So very simple to understand. Any issues occur. Okay, so that is a library, right? So this is widely used in a world. So what is exactly ITIL? It is a ITIL provide a practical no-nonsense framework for identifying, planning, and delivering and supporting IT services to the business. Again, so what is the ITIL? What is an ITIL? ITIL provide a practical no-nonsense framework for identifying, planning, delivering, and supporting IT services to the business. What is identifying? Identify the business. What business it is? What is the customer requirement? What is the client requirement? So is there required an application? Is it required to design a website? Is it required to design a website? For example, I'm a web developer. So I have to go to customer. So I have to think like what customer requirements. So what are your requirements? So these are the you need a website with this kind of things, right? So I have to identify this business. IT business is web designing. Okay, planning for that one. So exactly plan how to make that possible and delivering. So give it to the customer and supporting after that one. It is almost similar to your SDLC, software development life cycles. Okay, but software development life cycles is talking about how to develop a particular software from customer requirements to delivering the product to the customer, and maintenance is the last one. But this is whole business again, guys. So always there is a points will be there, right? I'm putting in a notes ITIL and SDLC. What is SDLC? Software development life cycles or a waterfall model. So also SDLC also called as a waterfall model. If in case you got this kind of question, so SDLC mainly concentrate on a software development related one, but ITIL is whole business. Okay, whole business. It can be we can put our idea on a software development or some mobile application development, or maybe start of the business, or maybe internet service providing, or maybe operating system designing, maybe a technical support related. So it is a whole business, okay, or a part of the business. We can able to understand the process by ITIL. So ITIL provided no nonsense framework for, again, no nonsense means there is no nonsense is not there. Okay, sensible framework means it design a process like it should be happens like this only. Okay, practical. So normally people say in a theoretical manner, right? So means it's theoretically possible, practically not applicable. So in that context, practical means ITIL we can implement in a practical environment. Okay, not like a just it's a theory. It's there is no practicality proof. Okay, but ITIL is a practical, no-nonsense framework for identifying, planning, delivering, and supporting IT services to the business. If you use an ITIL, okay, benefits of ITIL. If you use an ITIL, what are the benefits of ITIL? We can see. So benefits of ITIL, it improve IT services. So better, we can give better services, reduce the cost. So unnecessary cost will be reduced. So you have to go through proper planning. The unnecessary cost on the business will be reduced. How it is, like, I have a plan, so I want to build an application. So I whatever it is, I started. My budget is 2 lakh rupees. My budget is 2 lakhs rupees. I started building an application with the 2 lakhs rupees. I didn't calculate properly. I didn't plan properly. I didn't follow a process. Just randomly, I started a business and I recruited 10 members. I said I will give you this kind of salaries. Okay. So there is some mistakes happen. So client said, no, it is not working. Again, you have to rebuild it. So it has become more delay. Okay. Final product delivery that time, my budget become 20 lakhs. Okay. My budget is 2 lakhs and finally it become a 20 lakhs. The client given only 1 lakh. What happened? I will be in a depreciation, right? So loss kind of stuff. Even you hear this kind of stuff, movie making. So their initial budget is like a 40 crores of movie making. After movie completed, it has become over budgeted. Movie is utter flap. Movie is a utter flap. A very recent movie is Radhesham is the best example. It's a over budgeted movie. Movies not making that much of money by go through the theaters and all, right? So the business is not up to the mark as expected. Okay, so like this. So proper planning, follow the proper procedure, control your budget, so then we can reduce the cost on the IT services. We improve the IT service quality, improve the customer satisfaction. This line is very big. This line is very big. So only we'll stick into this point. Improve customer satisfaction. How to improve the customer satisfaction, guys? So give the proper service. Make sure that once we have, for example, internet connection. When I take an internet from the particular organization, for example, ACT, I have taken internet. It is working fine. And it is working fine. So no problem. Now I got some problem. Internet is not working since last 1 hour. No prior information. So then I given a complaint. So I am not getting internet from last 1 hour. They have to respond properly. So they respond immediately. They are given a connection. So they check it and make sure within a 10 to 15 minutes or half an hour. So they will tell like within 15 minutes you will get internet back. I got internet. Good. Or maybe prior information, in Pune, in my home, I will get a message sometimes, since due to some unavoidable situations. 1 second. Okay, so due to some unavoidable situations, unable to provide a service for the next 4 hours. So by 4 o'clock you will get a internet service. Maybe for 1 hour internet will be disconnected. So that kind of stuff. So people like it. The service is always good. Sometimes problem, support the customer. So like that, customer will get satisfaction. You didn't get a service properly. It's not working properly. You given a complaint. They said it won't work. Then what we can able to do it? It work now. It won't work now. That kind of stuff. So the people will give in a little bit frustration, right? Even I feel that with some places also. Improved productivity. You improve the quality of the services. You improve the customer satisfaction. The productivity automatically increases. Customer like that product, right? Improve use of skills and experience. Improve use of skills and experience. So then, so more people are utilizing like, so how to handle the situation, how to handle the customer, how to handle the issue, how issues occur, how to handle, how to fix it. So we can get a more skill in it. Okay, so like that 1 year experience in the particular industry, you become more demand. So why is become more demand? Like you work for an organization for 1 year, 2 years. So another organization will take you as in a demand way. Why? Because you handle a lot of issues. Within a 1 year, you got almost 10 years of experience, issues, you find it, knowledge. So more demand that one. So you can improve our skills and experience to focus on improve quality of the product and services and customer satisfaction. So that is the main benefits of using ITIL. So what is ITIL? Guys, again, what is ITIL? Information Technology Infrastructure Library. And what is an ITIL? ITIL provide a practical, no-nonsense framework for identifying, planning, delivering, and supporting IT services to the business. These are the only 2 points I'm telling. And benefits of ITIL. Benefits of ITIL. Okay. So, guys, understand? No one is talking anything. Understand? No understand also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here it is. ITL has 5 life cycles. I'm talking in a ITL version 3, not version 2 or not version 4. I'm talking in a ITL version 3. ITL version 3 has a 5 life cycles. The life cycle 1 is service strategy. Service strategy, service design, service transition, service operation, continual service improvement. So you have to follow in a order only. Always top to bottom order you have to follow. It is a service strategy, service design, service transition, service operation, continual service improvement. So what is this life cycles? There is a lot of nodes. We can take at least 3-4 days on a service. Each part we can completely, if you talk, it will take 2 to 3 days. Days means morning to evening. Okay, so I'm not taking that much time. I'm giving a simple examples from here. Like first one is service strategy. First one is service strategy. What is service strategy? It is identify. Already I told in ITL, identifying is comes under service strategy. It comes under service strategy. Identify the business. What is the business? What is the service? What customer requirement? Plan the service. So planning properly, how to give, how it is we can able to make it. Demand, check the demand and check the demand in the market. What is your financial situation? Financial situation. What is your financial situation? How to put a money? Are you taking a bank loan? Are you taking, you have a black money? Are some investors? finance investors are there. So how you collect the money, to how to invest the money, how to invest the money, and as well as you will get a return on money, right? So ROI, like a return on investment, return of investment is there. So how to utilize it, how to invest, first of all, how to invest the money. So how much money you are budgeted, how much money is requirement, from where you will take the money, that is first point. The second point is how to separate the money, how to split the money, like employee salaries, equipment, maintenance, and petty cash. Petty cash, in offices, there is a word called a petty cash. Petty cash means it's a small cash amount which not comes under account department. Like every month, manager will get some 5,000 or 10,000 rupees. With that amount, so tea, snacks, that kind of stuff happens. Sometimes some birthday parties. Okay, so people use the manager, HR manager, use the petty cash to give supply for employees. So that don't require any bills and all. So tea supply or a coffee, snacks or anything, it comes under the petty cash. Okay, employees' salaries, equipment, current bill, or maintenance, building maintenance, AC, or components. So this is a division of budget. First, collect the money, invest, and divide the money into separate parts. And return on investment. So you have to check the profits, money, how it is coming, how to reinvestment, or improve the quality, or you want to start the another services. So that is also comes under this financial. Demand management. So what is this demand management is very important. So that's why actually another picture is not available here. So only one picture, which is my standard ITIL picture it is. So this is what business is going on nowadays, this kind of business. Okay, we fall for something false only. We want to avoid a duplicate, or we want to avoid chemical products. Some kind of mentality we are creating, right? So I want to avoid all chemical products, so then I will buy a chemical product. It is a kind of mentality we are improving in our mind. Similarly, this is one of the example. That is not any WhatsApp forward message. It is the picture I have taken. That shoe belongs to me only. See, look at here. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
This is what business is going on. Demand. Normal eggs. If you return a chicken eggs, maybe people won't buy. Again, it is the same eggs, chicken eggs. Maybe it is a polluted, or maybe it is injected. But this is a herbal eggs. So no pollution, nothing, no chemical effect and all. Pure herbals they made it. And it is a chicken eggs or vitamin minerals. Okay, he is cheating from 1987 onwards. Okay, I have another picture which is oil packet. I brought it in from the shop. So then the shop, I asked a oil packet. The guy given something oil. Company is Imami company only. What is that? Immunity booster oil. Immunity booster. So oil boosts your immunity. So that's, and it contains vitamins like a vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D kind of stuff also there. Okay. So this is what business it is going on. What is the demand? Now if I make something which is like old type of products, like a chemical product or something, it is good for your teeth. I told this is a toothpaste, it is good for your teeth. No, don't buy. Will buy. There is a salt in it. There is a clove in it, like lavang, dalchi, almost all biryani things inside. Okay, that is a demand, right? So point is, check the demand in the market. So what is the demand of this product? Already this kind of product are services in the market. Then what is your market share? What is your going to be a market share? For example, Ola bikes are came into market. And 1 second. Let's try market share. Okay, so how many percentage of electrical bikes are selling in the market? How much this type of like a Ola or Ether type of business? What is their in a brand wise? What is their market share? Like that. So what is your point? So Hero is we know well known. Hero is there. Bajaj is there. Bajaj is there, right? Honda is there in the market. So if they manufacture an electrical bike, what is their place of market? What is the demand of electrical bikes? Okay, what is the demand of these particular models? Based on that observations, we can try for that business. So the simple point is service strategy is all about identify the business. What kind of identification of what kind of business it is? Okay, what is the demand of the business? What we have a things to provide that particular business. For example, I'm a cloth making business. I'm doing a cloth making business. Now I want to make a electrical bikes. Little difficult means completely different business. Cloth making to electrical bikes, right? But I'm in an electronics industry. Already I'm in electronics. I'm manufacturing batteries. Like in Visakhapatnam, we have one manufacturing unit called IGK. IGK. So there are usually manufacturer batteries. Okay, these people manufacture batteries, not electrical bikes. Usually there are manufacturing batteries. So when these electrical bikes came into the market demand, they also started business. So with the manufacturing of electrical bikes. So like that. So even Franklin EV also battery manufacturers. Okay. So this is what I am trying to say. So planning how to give demand in the market, financial budget. Service design is belongs to designing a service, like creating a blueprint, designing a service, creating a blueprint. If you are a programmer, like C, C++ kind of stuff, flow chart. Best example is flow chart. Is it like a designing service design means create a flow chart. You are a building constructor, blueprint. Okay, so like designing a service, whether it is a existing service or a new service, you have to design it. What are the requirements? What are the changes required? You have to design it properly. Next one is service strategy. What is service strategy? Service strategy is mainly concentrate on build and deploy and also changes in the building and deployment also. Okay. So it is a release management, build and deploy, release, this kind of words will be there. So identify business. I identified the business. So I know what are the part. Mind is not supporting. Okay. So for example, I'm taking a building, guys. Building. Okay. I'm taking an example is I want to construct a building. Here's the example. Identification. What I want to build a business building. What is my demand in it? What is my budget of it? Okay. What is the planning? So to do this one, so what is the planning is required? So how to build it? What are the things, requirements, and all comes under planning. So service strategy completed. Service design. So how to properly, like how many pillars should be there? Okay, how many pillars should be there? How to construct this building? What is the car parking? Okay, how many rooms should be there? Where is the kitchen? Where is the bathroom? Like this, you have to give a blueprint. So that is a service design. Service strategy. Service strategy means start building it. Okay, so you have to buy concrete, right? Buy what is that one? Cement, bricks, paints, electricians requirement, electrical wiring, plumbing, motor works, water works, right? So what are the necessity components requirement, employees requirements, okay, managing while it is building. So that is comes under build. So start build it. Once building is completed, then what to do? Deploy. Deploy. So build and deploy comes under service transition. What is deploy means? Hand out to the customer. So there is a customer, so he need a building, or maybe he purchasing a one flat, or maybe he is purchasing whole house, whole house. Okay, he is actually the customer, so I'm building for him, right? I'm a service provider, so then I build a building. I'm a builder. I build a building and hand out to the customer. So what are the things we also names comes under here, like a development, like I'm developing a software, development, build, test it, make sure it is everything fine or not. Okay, so test it. Anything required changes, so we have to change while building only. Okay, not after that one. Okay, I ask, don't put a kitchen here, I put a kitchen backside. So then he cannot change while you are building it. You have to take changes, release and deployment. So finally give it to the customer. So service strategy. Service operations. Service operation. What is a service operation? You have an apartment, so there is a lot of issues. Water issues is there. Okay, or maybe electrical issue is there. Maybe solar power issue is there, or maybe parking issue is there. I'm telling my apartment issues. Okay, so we have to support that related issues. Monitor, continuously put a monitor, CC cameras, and make sure that everything is functioning good or not, lift is working or not. So monitor it. Any issues occur, support the customer and give the necessary troubleshooting related, so then problem will be solved. For example, lift is not working, immediately call the lift guy and ask him to repair the lift, right? Like this. Continual service improvement. Continuous service improvement. So the fifth one is continuous service improvement. So while I'm doing identifying, planning for a business, and also check the financial situations, how it is efficiently used it. Okay, or maybe it's a profit or loss. Take the information from it. Take the information from designing, changes, how many times we need to change. Okay, we'll deploy related issues, troubleshooting issues. These key issues are coming, right? So initially I design one application, it's working, not always 100%, right? So it's starting. You may get a little issues. Find out what are the issues here, management issues, monitoring issues. Okay, manage the issues, monitor the issues, take information from each and every life cycle and analyze the information. What are the information you collected? Analyze it and support all other life cycles and also improve the life cycles. So that improves your business, that improves your service quality, that improves your service customer satisfaction. Okay, so ITIL is always about a service, guys. First word is service. ITIL is always, because IT is an industry which provide a service, whatever it is. IT is an industry which provide a services. ITIL, so IT infrastructure library. So IT is a business, right? So it is always talking about a service. Service, improve the service quality of the service, quality of the services. These are the main words: improvement, service, quality, customer satisfaction. This is the main points in the ITIL. Okay, if you don't, you are not much understanding of complete life cycle, so many internal life cycles also there. Okay, this service strategy having a internal life cycle, service design having internal life cycle, service transaction having a internal life cycles. But thing is, internal life cycles are a secondary part. So again, so what is an ITIL? ITIL provides a practical, no-nonsense framework for identifying, planning, delivering, and supporting IT services to the business. ITIL has 5 life cycles: service strategy, service design, service transition, service operation, continual, service improvement. Service strategy is all about identifying and planning and demand, supply, financial, caring. Service design is about designing a service. Service strategy is about a build and deployment. Service operations, supporting a customer, monitoring and troubleshooting related. Continual service improvement is about collect the information from above life cycles like a service strategy, service design, service transition, and service operations. Analyze the information and support those life cycles to improve a better. So then quality of the service improve. Long period of service will be run. Like I started a business today. I don't want to close in 6 months or 1 year or 5 years, right? I want to run for 100 years. Like you can see Tata's. Tata business is started so many years back, still running without having any bother. Godrej started a business from so many years. Nowadays we are using a lot of products from almost like a, we don't buy, we don't interested in any other locks, right? Godrej locks, keys locks, okay, Godrej locks, Godrej refrigerator, Godrej products are there. Now maybe less products from Godrej, but it is one of the popular, it was one of the popular, now still it is popular. Godrej, Bajaj. So like long period of business running. Some are gone in the middle, right? Some are gone in the middle of the market. Okay, so best example, no. So we don't go with the last business. Successful business. We need a success, not a loss, right? So this is about your 5 life cycles. Okay. This is about a characteristics of ITIL, and there is a ITISM is also there, but I'm not going with that much depth. Okay, next part. I'm going to talk about what is SLA, OLA, UC. That only I will tell. Okay. Yeah. So this characteristics is a small part. What is this characteristics of ITIL? So because we are started with ITIL, better we talk about characteristics. Benefits I told. What is the characteristics of ITIL is non-proprietary, means, for example, I want to use this Windows 10. I have to take a license from Microsoft, right? It's a proprietary of Microsoft. Windows 10 is a proprietary product of Microsoft. Okay, like that. So you want to use certain product, you have to take or download, or you have to pay for them to utilize that kind of process or a product or a services, right? This is non-proprietary. Non-proprietary means there is no owner. So you need to tell anybody, you don't need to tell anybody. So I'm using this one, please give me a permission kind of stuff, or you have to pay amount, not like this. ITIL process is for anyone who's doing IT businesses. ITIL process for IT business purpose. It's a non-proprietary, anybody can use it. Based on best practice in industry. Okay, so a lot of observations because of already I told what is IT business, different businesses. Lot of people came into the market, they failed in the market. They failed in the market. Some are successful, some are failure. Example, Intel is successful. Via is not up to the mark. Via chipset. You know, Via is also one of the processor and chipset manufacturer. Not as I seen, not up to the mark in the market, right? But some are better, some are not better in the market, right? Like Microsoft become a very big company. Apple become a very big company. Some are gone in the middle of the market, right? So it is like some are successful, some are failure. So when failure is not always encouragement, guys. You know, a lot of people ask a question: why banks are investing or giving more money to the business people, not farmers or not middle class people like that? Okay, so because of in an economy, the failed business are not acceptable. Business means it should be a successful, not failure. Even though the Apple got a problems earlier days of Apple got a problem, so Steve Jobs got a problem. So Steve Jobs always make a fun of Microsoft does. Okay, so but you know, Bill Gates have a chance to buy entire Apple, and so he can able to destroy entire Apple. So Steve Jobs don't have any job next time. Okay, so he can destroy everything, but no, he don't like that one. He don't want to destroy a business. He want to become a competition. Everything should be in the market. So what it is, he invested a money in a Apple. Okay, so Apple has some share. The shares are belongs to Microsoft. Still, it is there. Okay, so it is so big. So some people, mainly UK-based organizations, telecom organizations, observe the business, telecom businesses and other IT businesses, observe the business where it is failed, when it is failure. So they created a certain rules, process, follow the process, and based on the process, they taken some observations, and finally they made a ultimate product. Okay, so then the suggestions are given from the ITIL process, the practice, and then giving a best result. So instead of fail in the market, so better in the stable in the market with turning up without going like a loss kind of business. Okay, so like that. So that is what ITL meaning is. It is initially practice, then rule book is created. The process is created based on the practice on. So it is a best on a based on a best practices in industry observations. What is the better practices? Prove when activities or processes that have been successfully used by multiple organizations. Practical approach to service by adopting common framework of practical unites all area of IT services provisioning towards a single aim delivery value to the business. It's a vendor neutral. Vendor neutral means any person can able to, any IT organization can take ITL process and adopt their process and follow their process. Okay, so this is part 1. Guys, next part I'm going to tell about a simple scenario example, like a what is internet, like a process kind of stuff, and some examples of service related. Anything related to ITL. So that's the point we have to tell. And this is yeah. Also, I will tell about what is this. Okay, what is service level agreement? Just definitions I will tell. These parts are completed. Okay. Anything left over or anything other than this, we'll discuss. Okay. So take a break. So guys, already some are left. So only 7 people. Okay, take a break, guys. Come back in 15 minutes.